Right, this is the last one of the night, guys. It's the Shadow. And I think I've really stayed behind and done it, even though it is quite late, as you can see. There's the old dog patiently waiting for me. Yeah, I don't know what the time is, to be fair. It must be 7:30, 8 o'clock. But I thought I'd do it because I have a love affair with these. And I think they're such a fantastic old car. Shadow 1s and Shadow 2s. Yeah, I don't know what it is. My father's had his one since about 1985 in Caribbean blue. And I just think they're great. I love the wallowy drive, the poor handling. I'm not so keen on the fuel consumption figures, but let's face it, you're not going to do 10,000 miles a year in it. And more to the point, how long for? It might not be an option in 15 years' time. Who knows? 10 years' time, who knows what's around the corner? Live life while you can, that's what I say. 62 on the clock. There's a massive history file now. It was all bundled up earlier on. One of the contracting guys who does a lot for us picked it up. I didn't open it up and disturb it, and then it all went down to the main office there at Thornton. But it's worth looking through because there appeared to be quite a folder with all sorts of goodies in. I will glance over it so I can answer any questions when we get any phone calls over the next few days. But it's been another manic day today. And she's not perfect. There's a little bit on the arches on there as they normally do. I think the other arch a little bit, just starting to. But she's not bad. And the petrol smells very old. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. I don't think there's an awful lot in. I'll have a look in a minute. That's handy. So I'll be able to just top it up with some super unleaded. This arch isn't so bad at all. This is the arch that gets washed out with all the puddles, isn't it? On the near side. It's always the off side that goes, but little things. You've got your footstools, you've got your tables there. But just a lovely elegant car. If it was dry tonight, I'd go for a little spin up the industrial estate, but I don't want to get it messed up. Alan's already spent a bit of time giving her a coat of wax after it arrived on the transporter. So there you are. But I think they're fab. I really do, I think they're fab. So let's have a quick look at that fuel gauge, incidentally, while we're in. Not that it matters a great deal. It's the last year worries, isn't it, when you're buying a car. Ooh, it's got a quarter of a tank. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Here it is. It sounds nice. I'll give it a little rev. You can hardly hear it, look. But you can smell it. It's just a little fluffy on idle, which, let's face it, most cars wouldn't run on the poor fuel. I mean, you can smell it. The minute you open the bonnet and start the car, you can smell the old stale petrol. It's obviously been in there for quite some time. But anyway, there you go. So we'll have a little look around the car itself, and there are little bits just here and there. I suppose if you're going to do the front and rear wheel arches there, this side's all right. Around the back looks quite good, and down this side. And if it was both sides, you'd be tempted, wouldn't you, to do a bottom half, two-tone. Look quite nice in a. You don't have to give it some thought as to what colour. You want to make it look quite nice and rich, don't you? But this side, I was a little bit on the front there, look, on the front balance. But this side's quite acceptable. You could live with this side. Anyhow, you see, it's not a huge job, is it, blowing down the side, that's for sure. But there you have it. So it's in nice and early. We've got a month until our next auction, so you've got a great big window to come down and have a look. Treat yourself while you can. That's what I reckon. Right, and I'll take a few more photographs and then I'm going to go home for my tea. Good night, guys.